What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday night. It is the holiday season. A Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything that you're celebrating. A very happy, merry time to you. Appreciate you taking the time, though, because, well, it's Fan Friday, so that means it's your show. You, the fan, get to ask all the questions, come up with the topics, whatever is on your mind, and we're here. I cannot believe week 16, and glad they added another week because, man, only 3 more weeks of regular season, and then it's playoff time. Holy hell, this season just feels like it flew by, my Lord. But I hope you're all having a good one. It is pure chaos out there. If you've been out to any of the stores, my Lord. But I hope you're all staying safe, staying sane in these times. But I appreciate you taking the time. Got some questions from the mailbag, opened it up to everybody. So I appreciate the few of you that got those in. We're going to talk about those, talk about whatever the hell you want to. But Merry Christmas to you all. And let's get this bad boy started. Ted, appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Yo, Tiffany, let's go. Sickos in the building. Let's ride, baby. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Always appreciate you guys taking the time here. And the injury list did not change. We'll be taking a look at that here in a second. As long as we get through these here real quick, I will show you all that information. Yo, let's go. Yeah, no fans jumping ship. We need everybody to get back on board because this Eagles team going to the top. We don't need fans attacking the players online. We don't need any of this dumb shit. Support your team as a fan. That is what we're supposed to do. We're a fan. So I'm going to be a fan, enjoy my team while everybody sleeps on them. Steamroll these next 3 games, the 2 teams we play, go into the playoffs, and then just surprise the world. That's what I'm all about this Christmas season. My man Drew in here. Let's go. Try to do this a little bit earlier today so that you wouldn't have to stay up too late. 11:30 for you over there, but appreciate you tuning in. No doubt, my man, we'll be taking a look at that as we do every day here on the show. If you guys ever want to know injury news or anything like that, you can always tune in every single day. Appreciate you. I am also ready for Monday, ready for Christmas, ready for the game. Merry Christmas to you, Brian. Appreciate you, my man, to you and yours, Messenger or Twitter. Yes, I do. I try to look. If I always tell you guys, if I don't see it, you guys send a lot of stuff, so send it again. But always willing to talk to you guys. As I tell you, the best place to get me was Facebook. I stopped using it, and then it was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. But I always tell you, I try to look at all of them now. So whatever you guys use, I try to use them all. So feel free to reach out. And if I don't see it or don't answer you, message me again. Happy holidays to you, Tiffany. The guys under DMP, they're serious. We'll talk about that here in a second. Yo, that's what I like to hear. That's what we are around these parts. Sickos. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. My man, Drew, appreciate you taking that time, my man. Got about 20, 30 minutes here. Going to try to do this as quick as I possibly can, but let's jump right into this bad boy with that injury report. Same thing as yesterday. So as we always talk about, this is a more telling day, the second day of the injury report. Now, usually it's a Thursday, but because our game is on Monday, you get it on Friday. Game status report will be tomorrow. I will do that live. We'll talk about everything, who's questionable, who's out. But as you can see, the 5 players that did not practice again today. So it looks like we could be without Cunningham and Morrow. Oh, dear Lord. So Shaq Leonard and Ben Van Sumeren might be our only linebackers. Maybe some James Bradbury at linebacker. The dime backer we talk about, Sidney Brown. More of that because, well, yikes. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe because these guys are older, banged up. You know Cunningham missed last week. Maybe we're just giving him these 2 days to rest, and tomorrow he'll be limited or something. I don't know, but we can only hope. Now, we know Landon Dickerson with that thumb surgery probably going to be out, so we're going to have Sua Opeta starting at left guard. Last week, he was right guard. Darius Slay, he had that surgery. We don't know how long it's going to be, but presumably going to be out this game. So Ringo Ricks stepping up again. Let's go. Devontae Smith. Now, he's had a knee injury for the past couple of weeks, but this is a new one. So, yikes. Now, maybe they're being precautious with him having a knee injury before, now a new one. So maybe they're just keeping him out for the first 2 days. Maybe he'll practice a little bit tomorrow. I'm not going to try to read too much into it because I don't know, but I will tell you, that, these guys being out, it's unfortunate, but next man up. And we'll take a look at the depth chart here in a second, what the Eagles need to do with these injuries. Now, good news, Cam Jurgens, Avonte Maddox, both full participants. Now, I don't know if Avonte will play. And if he does, maybe they just, dabble a few snaps here and there, but very exciting. Don't know that they want to take someone off of the roster yet. And whoever the hell that would be, we'll see. But I'll keep you up to date with that. Now, let's take a look at this Eagles team, what's going on here. So you see the reserves. Avonte Maddox, 21-day window is open, so not off of IR yet, but when he is ready, hopefully, within this 21 days, he gets taken off. I'll keep you up to date with that. But you see the asterisk because he is designated to return. But these are the guys I show you every day just to keep you up to date so you know where everybody is, what's going on. You see Isaiah Rodgers. We'll get him back next year. Cannot wait for that. Well, just get him, period, because, we can't use him. Now, you see anybody in green, they are new to the team if you've not seen the show before, but Cam Jurgens, full participant, looks like he's good to go. Landon Dickerson, he will be out, so Sua Opeta will step in. I will have that beautiful little color thing going on here. I will have this all color-coded. You'll see who's out, who is replacing them, all that great stuff come this weekend. Now, if Devontae's out, more Julio, more Olamide. And look, man, I can't stress it enough. More Olamide than Quez and Julio. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. We'll see what the Eagles decide to do there. Then on the defensive side of the ball, we talked about it. Slade could be out. So Ringo, Ricks, let's go. Morrow and Cunningham are starting linebackers. If they are out, Shaq Leonard and Ben Van Sumeren. So we'll have to look to the practice squad. We talked about Brandon Smith before. I'll show you the practice squad list here in a second. Everybody good to go here on the special teams unit. And then you can see the practice squad here. Brandon Smith, okay. Patrick Johnson played a little bit of off-ball linebacker, so maybe you don't need Brandon Smith. You just elevate somebody that can help you in, the special teams department, and whoever the hell you want to make that, Goodrich, Garner, whatever they want to do there. But got some choices there to be made. Now, I will not leave out the Giants. They did have one thing change. Xavier McKinney now limited, but looks like they could be without Dexter Lawrence and Raheem Nunez-Roches. So that would be a massive blow for them in the middle, and obviously right tackle. Now, their line kind of sucks, so it is what it is. But, you never want to lose any players. But you could see all the guys that were limited. They are limited again today. And here's what's going on. Now, they put Cade York. We just talked about this yesterday. They have Graham Gano, and then they just put yesterday Randy Bullock on IR. So 2 kickers on IR. So we talked about practice squad kicker Cade York being their kicker. Well, now he's on practice squad IR. So they had to sign a kicker today, and we'll take a look at that here in a second, but just keep that in mind, and that's all the guys you won't see here. Anybody in red new to the team this year, but here are all the pieces they have added. Tommy DeVito, Hyatt, Waller. So we haven't seen them at all this year. Got some new pieces we'll be taking a gander at here. And Neal being out, obviously that would be a concern, but I think this would be like a 6 game straight, so they'll be fine. Now, McKinney, a huge piece, but he was moved up to limited. We talked about Lawrence and Nunez-Roches. So Robinson, Davidson going to need to step it up. They signed Timmy Horn off of, I believe, the Falcons practice squad. So they added a D tackle. Looks like they need a little help there. Those guys could be out. That would be a massive blow for them. Now, on the special teams, talked about Mason Crosby. That is the guy that was signed by them. Now he is going to be their kicker, it looks like. So put him in parentheses because he will be a practice squad elevation. But other than that, Gillian, he was limited, their punter in practice. So we'll see what the hell. But a lot of issues for him. Now, that's supposed to say special teams down there. Don't know why it still says defense, but Mason Crosby, special teams. But you see 9 guys on offense. You see the 6 on defense there, and then 1 special teamer. But that is all of the injury stuff you needed to know. Now I'm going to jump back over to these comments. But anything on your mind, let me know how you're feeling about it. If you have any questions, whatever it may be. But let me jump back on over here. Okay, now, I believe here's where we were. Yo, appreciate you tuning in, my man. Glad to hear that. Been dealing with a lot of people coming at me because I'm trying to stay positive, trying to show people what the actual issues are and why we can fix them, how we can fix them. Stop shooting ourselves in the foot. Season's not over. We don't need to fire everybody. And, I hear the Nick Sirianni. We got to fire him. We got to fire Howie Roseman. We got to trade Hurts. Holy hell, man. I would hate to see you guys growing up in the times I did with the Eagles because Woo! Jumping ship a little too quick, but happy to have you aboard, my man. And let's go Birds. I looked at the Giants injury list. 9 guys. Yeah, man. Same as yesterday. Limited was Xavier McKinney. All I want for Christmas. Hey, that's all, dude. And I hate they had to do this because like we have to go to her parents' house at one point, and I was like, "Look, man, I got a game. I'm gonna have to roll out early. Sorry." So I'll be doing a pregame on Monday. Don't fear. I will be here. But Christmas, man, wild times. And hey, whatever we got to do to see this team win, Cunningham seems, well, no, I think he's just a 1-year piece because he's a veteran, but I mean, he's older. So you're always going to have those fill-in pieces. So I think we'll just hopefully add some pieces in the draft, maybe go a little bit younger. What did you all want for Christmas? Yeah, that's all I want as well, my friends. I hate the fact that they've got control there because it's like, I'm not going to let them ruin Christmas. Like, don't do it to me. So hoping for a big win here. But yeah, they're not going to do that, man. Happy Fan Friday to you. Appreciate you tuning in, Liz. Let's go. Merry Christmas to you. All of your reactions to these injuries, yikes, make me very concerned. Well, hey, next man up. That's kind of what happens in football, especially this time of the season. So you got to figure it out. To win, it would be so great. Yeah, we definitely want to win this one. I don't want to lose in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, they're not going to rush him back. I don't know where people get that from, but no, they will only play him if he's ready. And as I said, a minute ago, yeah, he's maybe going to see some snaps in this. And I've said it the last, week here when we talked about when he was supposed to come back. You're not rushing him back. You want him ready for the playoffs. So he's got 21 days to come off IR. We're not getting rid of anybody on our roster. Let's just simmer down here, but he's allowed to practice with us, so that's great. It's so people always starting this week. I'm like, dude, no, he's not. But just simmer it down. But I don't know. I think they're being precautious with Devontae, but if he's not, we'll find out tomorrow. Wearing black, yes, we are, man. Very excited about it because I know everybody is crying every single week that we don't. And well, there's always people crying no matter what. I could post you what jerseys we're wearing, a good play. There's always somebody whining, I don't care. And it's like, well, if you don't care, just please shut the hell up. But oh, Lord help us. Dude, I don't know why. I've said it from this offseason. Oh, Lamade, he should be put. I mean, I just keep saying it every week. I don't know what they're doing here, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't. Drives me insane. It really does. We cut Chris Sims. He's a reliable returner. Good wide receiver. Chris Sims? I don't even know what you're talking about. Chris Sims, the quarterback. Or are you talking about Cam Sims, the guy we had for like 2 days? I was not surprised at all. We talked about it when we signed him. You didn't know there was a practice squad. Tune in sometime, man. We talk about it every single day here on the show for you guys that want to know about the team. You want to know who's on the team. Simple stuff like that. That is here every single day. You will get all the information. You never have to be one of those fans. Who, what? Like you'll know every single thing. And I always tell you guys, you can always tune in if you like that kind of stuff. Coming to town to deliver. Yeah, I'm all about it. All about it. Let them sleep on us. PSIR existed. Oh, practice. That's what you're saying. I was like, but yeah, man, they've got all kinds of great stuff like that. So, look, they get injured all the time. So I guess with this, huge practice squad, now you have that as well. So, yeah, I want all the NFC East to lose. That's another extra Christmas present I will take. Go Birds, my man, E-Money in here. Appreciate the Eagles in everywhere. And I like to see the positivity. It's a great change from the last few years. Seeing people stepping up, that's what I'm talking about. Not the ones that are making us, like, embarrassing us. That sucks because then look at Eagles fans. They want to get rid of AJ. Like, no, we all don't go after our players and hate them. Some of us actually support the Eagles and are actually fans. I hate that, man. I hate that. Hey, let them keep sleeping, man. Let them keep sleeping. I'm perfectly fine with it. They're all overreacting. I love every second of it. Big beat down coming their way. All about it, my friend. All about it. 46 years old. Oh, yeah. You've seen bad times. I'm only, look. Hey, I get a lot of people, look, I've seen it. It's like, look, I know there's worse times, but in my 37 years, I've seen some bad times too. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've seen some dark times. It has been, it is draining, and I apologize if I have not gotten back to all of your comments. I am doing my best, and I try to look out for your names. Like I try to see, and now it doesn't send me notifications for all of you because I get so many. So I actually have to go on. And it's just insane, man. But it's just so draining with everybody. We got to fire everyone. We got to cut everyone. Trade it. It gets Like, I get it that you don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to help you. And I try to show them, like, hey, watch the show. Maybe you'll learn something. I want to listen to Dan Sileo. It's like, well, that's why you're lost at sea. I don't know what it is. I doubt it with Slay banged up right now. I didn't hear anything about Nolan. Do you think, oh, he's perfectly fine, good to go? He was back in the game. He was only out for a couple of snaps there. Niners lost 3 games in a row. Sure did, man. So let me get into these fan questions here. Appreciate you guys getting it into the mailbag. Trying to be as quick as I possibly can. Got to make this one. I can't go over a half hour here. So let's get into Doyle's question here. Appreciate you, my man. But did you see that ridiculous source saying there's some internal concerns about Jalen Hurts being more of a leader in the locker room? And I do believe this was from Jeff McClain. And yes, of course, I did see it. I always see the ridiculous stuff they put out there. And look, you got to understand these people get paid for clicks. So they love dividing the Eagles fan base, getting people pissed off. That is how they make their buck. So they've got to do that stuff. Now, I'm sure maybe somebody said something along the lines of, oh, well, when he's sitting there, it would look better if he did. I'm sure that they took something and just ran. I highly doubt anyone was like, oh, Jalen Hurts is not a leader. He doesn't lead by example. We can't. Oh, we need a leader. Shut the dude. No, Jalen Hurts is the Terminator, as I've explained for 3 years. All the slander I got, I brought his trainer on, his chef. The guy he's not human. He is unreal. And he does not bend like a lot of these media people, these fans that just want to quit. That is not him. So I think they could take some learning from him and maybe find some leadership in their lives, because the quitting, the whining, it's unbearable. But they have to get people, they have to keep stoking the flame. So try not to pay any attention to that stuff or give it any time. But since you asked, figured I'd answer. But they're ridiculous. Now, Joe, my man, thank you for the question here. Will our Birds win the next 3 games, and how far will they go in the playoffs? He also adds, Merry Christmas to y'all. Merry Christmas, Joe. Appreciate you getting that in, my man. And yes, we can win these 3 games. I mean, it's the NFL. Anything can happen, so they could obviously lose them. But for me, we are still one of the most loaded rosters. We are the best team when we're playing at the top level. We have seen this team beat the Chiefs, the Bills, the Dolphins. We know what they are capable of doing. We've also seen them play like complete ass. So Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, this team, you hope that, changing the, roles of the defensive coordinator, what's going on there. You hope that the offense gets pissed off. You hope that these guys get back to the basics and get back to what they're good at and go win some games. And this team easily should be able to go through these next 3 games, 2 teams that we play, build some confidence here, get this team rolling, go into the playoffs, surprise everyone, go win the Super Bowl. That's how far they can go. That's how far they will go. They're winning the Super Bowl still. Let them keep sleeping. Go Birds. And then the final one, well, not a question, but $1 million baby throws in here. Go Birds! And Merry Christmas, Eagles fam. So, appreciate you, $1 million baby. Look, Merry Christmas to you and a big Go Birds. As mentioned on the show, all we want for Christmas in these parts is a little Eagles win, baby. So actually, I'll take a big one if we could. I talked about a 30-plus point win, a 40-plus point game from the Eagles. That's what I'm looking for on Christmas. Let's go, baby. But look, it's going to take some getting shit together, right? They got to figure this out, man. And they've pissed us off the past few weeks. And look, that's what happens in the NFL. Things happen. And we got to get it figured out. Get your head out of your ass. Let's go. Never seen such fan. It is truly draining. And you guys finally seeing what I've talked about for the last few years, because this is what I dealt with when trying to get people on board the Hurts train, trying to get people with Howie Roseman, Nick Sirianni. It was just nothing but hate, nothing but slander. And it's like, now I see fans sticking up for the Eagles. I see the people that were slandering us now going outside the Eagles facilities like, yes, let's go. And, a lot of people didn't like me because I like to understand what's going on and like to break down how we're going to make the Super Bowl, and then we make it to the Super Bowl. They prefer that clickbait, but I like when they all come aboard. I just don't like waiting so long. I like you sickos who are right here with me. So let's keep riding, and we'll see when they come back. Chiefs have looked the best, but I don't see their fans jumping ship. Yeah, they've looked terrible at times, man. And you've seen the Niners. We talk about each week. Why are people forgetting the 49ers have lost 3 games in a row. Why are we forgetting the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals? Like, oh, the Eagles lost to the Jets. Like, all right, dude, like, we've heard it. Okay. Keep sleeping. Let them keep sleeping. So, we do appreciate you, Liz. I appreciate all of you, every single one of you. It was Jeff McClain. These reporters are unbearable. I'm so pissed at Herschel for getting my ankle jeffed up before I was able to go to that again this year, because I had those reporters turned upside down when I made it to that closed practice, because the lies they tell, man, I don't like it. I truly don't. But people really love that stuff. They love following those people. They love just, I don't know, repeating it. It is nuts. But that's why I started on the road to victory, to counteract all that BS out there. I'm tired of it. I've been. But it's hard to go up against thousands upon thousands. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people that prefer that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'll keep trying to get them on board, but it always takes until after it happens. And then everyone's, oh, well, no one said it. It's like, all right, well, I did for years. Okay. But I have to act like I didn't say hurts or defends people. Didn't say about how, like, oh, sorry, I offended you by knowing what I'm talking about. And look, they're very talented. And yeah, the fans have to stop bitching. They really have to start growing a pair of balls. Like, it really is getting to a point where it's embarrassing. Like, they got to grow a pair, man. All they do is bitch and bitch and bitch. And it's like, bro, it's the NFL. This team has injuries. This team has issues with new coordinators. Like, that stuff happens. And, you know, the new coordinator's not getting creative. We've talked about this. If they're not going to do that, yeah, we'll be concerned, but they got to get their shit together right now, and we're going to be hopeful. But yeah, I could do without all the bitching, the people whining. They just weren't built for this team or fan base, and I wish they would have just stayed with the Cowboys. Trying to turn Jalen into, yeah, it's cute. They just whine. All they do is whine. Total confidence, hell yeah, I'm all about it. We talked about it. They just got to hope that Nick Sirianni's like, look, man, why are we thinking that the same shit's going to work when teams learn what you're doing? They literally are going to try to stop it, and if you're not going to adjust, now we've seen in this year, they've adjusted in games, but why are we even getting to a point where we have to adjust? Let's just go out and be like we used to and whoop everyone's ass, right? And even if we do these next 3 weeks, you know, you're going to hear, well, it's getting shitty G. I don't care. Get shit going. And that, like, no close games. You know, I'd rather just have blowouts and hear people whining, you know what I mean? Like, because if it's not, then we're just going to hear, oh, it's going to be unbearable. But yep, I'm very confident. You know that, look, it sucks to lose. And I'm somebody that takes it to heart, but I'm always going to sit here and break it down with you guys that day, the next day, the following week. I always try to do that for you guys because I want you to join me and not going crazy, right? Because I grew up going crazy all the time. These Eagles teams really sucked. Like, they were actually sucky, not like the best in the NFL, and people are crying because they don't know what's going on. It just dark times. But I try, dude, on the road to victory, man. That's what this is all about. One of the top Eagles reporters, but unbearable. Don't be, Jose. Don't be. Any Eagles media ask any good questions? I don't know. I love the time when Hurts was like, are you guys going to ask any, like, football questions? Like, dude, I told you guys when I went to that closed practice, I'm kind of glad I didn't get to stay and ask questions, or I would have never got to talk to Howie. But I'm like standing there, like, just watching them. First off, it was hilarious to see them all crammed in like a tiny little space. Like, when you see that, you don't see them. You know what I mean? You just imagine they're in a big room. And when it's training camp, they're just in this tiny, like, they're all under one little canopy, dude. And it's hilarious. Like, but whatever. I just wanted to sit down and be like, oh, why don't I just ask a real question? But I was like, nah, I'll let them go and destroy them on social media. And I did. Remember, they were like, oh, Hurts getting sacked by Ghost. And I went out and said, no, this defense is going to be number one against the pass, turnovers. We're going to have a top offense. I let you know what was actually coming, and they were irate. China, let's go. Appreciate you tuning in. But you saw we did make it to the Super Bowl. So let them keep making stuff up to you guys. I'm going to do. And look, my source tries to take me at least once a year. And this year I got screwed because of my ankle and I couldn't drive. And you guys want to give me a ride sometime? It's only a few hours there and back. But look, man, I'm going to stay dedicated to the cause and continue to try to give you guys those facts that you all deserve. And I'm going to do my best, man. I'm going to do my best to continue doing that. I told you, I want to be Dave Spadaro on crack. I want to show them I can do all those jobs in one. Let's go. I'll interview everybody. I'll be at the press conferences. I'll be breaking down videos. I mean, I'll do all the jobs. Everybody, let's go. They need somebody in there. I'm just saying. Drama in a microwave world where, yeah, man, people love it. All they do is just, it's unbearable. It's unbearable. But that's why I keep the facts going. players could see coming off the practice squad, special teams. Well, we talked about that earlier. There's Garner, Goodrich, Brandon Smith could come help out because we have no linebacker. So definitely could see something like that. And yes, want to see this team getting it going. Yo, I'm all about it, my friend. All about it. Hashtag let's go. Hey, mama. Yo, hey, I love to see you guys sharing that love. Sports shows are wasted up. You guys know I don't watch that stuff, but I see you guys posting about it and it always makes me laugh. But hey, love to see you guys sharing that love. I actually have to take a second here and take a sip of water. Usually don't do this, but it's been a long day. I'm seeing stars. That means I did not eat right today. Did too much shopping, too many people getting me too worked up. Hope you guys are enjoying this holiday season. It's driving me nuts. I'm staying in the holiday spirit, but oh my God. Too many people just everywhere. We talked to Ruben Frank. He's been covering the team he's pretty cool. Now there's times where he's very questionable, and I know a lot of people don't like him, but he was actually the only reporter I went up to when I went to that closed practice and told him I appreciated his work because most of the other ones I don't. So yeah, I like Rube, and he was really cool. It was nice to meet him. How's the ankle? Oh, I'm good, man. Appreciate you asking. Yeah, it only took like a month, but that son of a bitch, that was like, it put the room getting redone. I had so much going on in the house. That was the worst timing it could have ever been. It really could have. And I'm still trying to work on stuff. I had that other light. Don't like it. It's too bright. Got to figure damn things out. Got so many things still I want to hang. It's just always, it's like, oh, if it's not something with the family, some kind of holiday, it's just, God help me. You know it. Grinding in life, my friend. That's how I stay, and love to see you guys doing the same. Yo, my friend, appreciate you tuning in from Boise. Let's go. Merry Christmas to you. And I'm a fan of his. There are definitely some times he was a Hurts hater. There are a lot of your favorite content creators hated Hurts too, and they all act like they're fans now, but I don't hold that against people. I just, as long as they take it on the chin. But he was there was definitely a lot of haters for him, but go Birds. So, hey, it is what it is. But I like Rube myself. He is a cool dude. Tell me about it this year. It needs to end. Yo, I'm all about the new and improve. And I try to stop doing the New Year's resolutions. Like, you just got to do it. Don't wait till New Year's to do it. But I still try to make myself a big one now. I went back to it. I'm like, nah, it's cool to have a little milestone, something, right? Like this year, I'm going to do this, right? So I'm with you 100% on that. I try to make myself 1% better every day, though, right? It's a simple little blessing we were given from Nick Sirianni. Nice little quote, 1% better every day. Backseat of a car now. Yo, love it. And tell them I apologize that I am so unruly and loud, but I just can't help my excitement for the Philadelphia Eagles and this Christmas present that is coming our way. But safe travels. Hopefully you and the siblings had a great time at the family gathering. It has already been chaos here. I got so much of that coming up. Oh, and tomorrow is Herschel's birthday. Let's go. Was out buying him more things today after he just ate a bunch of things that he shouldn't have, and I'm not very happy about it, but we're just going to leave it at that. But look, oh, man, little Hirsch, man, I can't believe he hasn't come barging in when I yelled his name there, but he's an old man now, turning 7, so going to be celebrating that. We're going to get him a little doggy cake thing, and he gets, that's right, he's part of the family, so it's going to be keeping it real on Saturday, Sunday, and look, tomorrow I will have the game status report show. I'll do it live. Sunday, I'll have some stuff going down. It's going to be Monday. You'll have a pregame show. Like, I'm not going anywhere for this holiday season. Can't even talk. Can't get the latest info if you aren't feeling well. Yep, you always got to take care of yourself, and that is what I try to do, Tiffany. Appreciate you, and you guys know I will give you that news, whether I'm on my deathbed or not. Nothing will stop me. So, but I got to get rolling out here. Got to go, dude. Literally go pick up some people, go to the store. It's going to be nuts. Hottest teams to win the Super Bowl. Exactly. You just got to get hot at the right time, Joe, with you 100%. So safe travels, Liz, and to everyone else out there. Looks like it's going to be nice. So we'll see. Stay with Hurts, not trade. No, at one point he was actually pretty against it. And I didn't even know that. Someone actually just showed me all of the tweets not long ago. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't know that. But hey, whatever. Jimmy, hey, always, you guys keep tuning in and I will do my best. But Oh, smart choice. You don't want anybody wrecking from the insanity here, but I do not. But I did mention Jalen Hurts a million times. I know they're hard to get, but I would like to get a new. I'm gonna have to just fold here and get some because I'm a weirdo. Drew, I know you're like this. I used to wear the jerseys that we were wearing each week, and then they got rid of all the players I had for each color, and I was like, dude, I'm not buying all of it. It was like Ertz and Hicks. There was a couple of them, but it was just like, well, not doing that anymore. See AJ surprise contact signed jersey with personal message. I did not see that at all. That's what's up. Hell yeah, man. Great name. Not sure. I miss my family. Got to talk to me too. That's what's up. Love to see it. Love to see it. And get in all the time you can with those you love. I definitely am missing some right now, but send out all the cards, presents, everything you can. But Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Thank you. I will let him know. Let's get that Herschel dog mentality in here. I'm all about it, China. Let's go. Yeah, man, it's unbearable for me, man. But you know where to tune in if you want the real news. You want to get pumped up about your birds. Happy holidays. A Merry Christmas to y'all, whatever you celebrate. But look, I really wait. You're not. Oh, you were saying you missed your. Oh, man. Yeah, you're only with. Yeah, because you're in Germany. Lord, I miss that. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to not cut you off here, but I got to get going. They're waiting for me. So I love you all. Enjoy your Christmas, but I'll be back tomorrow. So I hope to see you then. Hope to talk to you Sunday, pregame, all that stuff. I will, I'll be jumping in where I can. If anything happens, I will make a video when I can, where I am. Might be at a mall. Who knows? But sickos for life. That's what I love to hear. And you all stay safe out there. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Please stay safe. If you need anyone in these times, look, we're all missing people. We go through things. Feel free to reach out. I mean it because I've spent many times alone, whether that was by my doing or not, but always felt alone. And you can reach out to people, man. And I am one of those people. You guys are always here for me. I try to be here for you as much as I possibly can. If you've messaged me and I didn't see it, message me again. I get a lot of those. So if I'm ever missing anything, and a lot of it's spam. So if you guys need anything, I will never ignore you. So have yourselves a very Merry Christmas if I don't see you, but I would love to see you all tomorrow. If you have the time, I understand if you don't, but if you're watching these later, you can always comment down below. Love to talk some birds with you. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button. Joe, appreciate you, my man. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great night, a Merry Christmas, and as always, say it with me now, go Birds!